it?
It's really not. Even level
Not
1.
anymore.
Not anymore. What do you mean?
Back in the day before the revamp, it was the best answer.
So, what's your
Phobias
command?
before revamp?
Your team is picking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait. No, Esmeralda still wins out of Phobias 10 times out of 10.
Now?
Yes.
Oh.
Even now.
Okay. Because I have a different opinion. I think the Phobias is the better choice. Not in lane, but just because you can just survive in lane, team fight, and you'll have a much better level 4 team fight for Turtle 1.
That part is
I
true.
could see, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's laning against teamfight presence here, but technically, again, depending on the circumstances, they don't have to use this Esmeralda as the front line to kind of duke it out against the Phobias. They can send her to the back and just deny the whole back line. Maybe even zone out this Lancelot, right? Assassins don't do well when they're being danced on by the Esmeralda.
Okay, the Lancelot came through as we expected, Mirko.
Yeah.
Now for Navi, they need a mid lane and possibly a gold lane that can be flex. CC is not available.
No.
So it has to be a traditional marksman, right?
It has to be. You don't want to go Harriet because, again, DEWA can just flex the Lunox into gold lane. They can even just pick up the Claude even, right? And put the Lunox in mid. So it's still really good.
I think the Harriet is still kind of decent against the chip, right?
It is.
What else is there to kind of like counter the engagement of the chip?
But you're up against the Lunox, man. Like, it doesn't matter if you disengage from the chip. The Lunox will eat you out alive. Esmeralda too, Mathilda too. Man, it's...
Bruno?
I'm not... I don't even like that. I think the safest choice might be like a Claude or...
Dragon is ready.
Wait a minute. Gold?
The abyss
I mean,
is
like...
back.
I might be biased, but Lu bukan Eman?
I mean, I don't think Eman did... He played an amazing show.
He did?
Really?
I think you were just remembering the first time he played it.
Maybe.
He did pretty well, man, on that show, Eman. He was making plays left and right. So, again, it depends on how they want to play this out. The pick potential definitely is for Navi. And we've seen Ukir Solina exert a ton of pressure
Lord.
on Obsidia.
But this is really good. Remember, usually you have a normal lane. If you're up against someone that can't trade against you, aka the Cho, he's just there to clear. Obsidian will scale up. And even if you get beat down, let's say, Flying Clouds, it's so easy to get back to lane if you do lose out.
Fair point. Dude, how does that go, Mirko? Like, Cho Obsidia, do you think the Cho how will the Obsidia avoid ganks, do you think?
Dude,
Especially against the Cho?
You don't need to fight. All you need to do is farm, wait for the power spike, and then you fight later on. I think your trio mid has got it covered. And if the Cho wants to rotate, all good, because it's with a Phobias, right, on the XP. They'll have, I still think, a pretty good Turtle 1 fight without the Obsidia.
Oh, by the way, the Lunox skin literally came out today, so that's why we
There you
didn't see it. But yeah, Obsidia with a Purify this time. This is gonna be an interesting one. Coach Snap said that Obsidia won't be used as much, but apparently the first game into the possible debut of Obsidia, we got it. And now DEWA United and Navi, two teams still battling for the playoff spot, is here. Who's gonna be on top this time?
Looking at the battle, the clash of the young bloods here. Andoria, I think, really has been standing out more when it comes to the flashy moments, but a lot of people are giving credit to Ray because, again, he used to be known as Retribution. He hasn't really been doing a lot of big Retribution steals, but the decision making on where and when he wants to move forward, he wants to rotate, has been really, really good. Ambulancia by GamesMax, tenacity for the Esmeralda for penetrating, Kin with the Festival of Blood on the Phobias. That much is all right, but maybe Master Assassin wanted to go aggro here potentially against the Cho.
Yeah, Mueza, Khan has a flicker. Shive will not go for the flicker, but it is a free gold crab to maybe as Octa. And the mid lane has to flicker out, respecting the Abyssal Arrow of Ukir.
Yeah, the Mathilda rotation power is quite insane. And also, the sustain as well. The shields from the Guiding Wind is super underrated to get you around the map. But maybe he's dominating the lane right now, Rashi.
Well, dominating, kind of. But we'll see how this one goes, right? The Cho, again, I'm more concerned about the gank potential from Navi. You can really see the skirmish potential they have, especially level 2. I was asking Miko earlier, how will maybe do if the ganks really start funneling over to the gold lane? Because Obsidia, maybe with the Purify, I don't know if it's all that safe.
Yeah, not too safe. Good Phantom Execution take there. Tough boots all around. Navi going for more components.
It's a lot of brawls, potentially. But after level 4, you can expect DEWA to actually make the first move. with the Lunox and Phobius, they have so many tricks up their sleeve. The question for Navi is, can they spot out DEWA, right? If Ukir can be so annoying on the Selena, pick off Mueza before Mueza can set up for a shortcut play, that could be the end of it for DEWA's early game plans.
Oh, nice Abyssal Arrow. With the trap too, will take in to half HP. Bottom wave already there as well.
Ooh.
Another Abyssal Arrow reveals him. Gets a trap, gets a poke down. Up top, it's still safe. But this is good for DEWA, I feel. You know, Navi have a little bit more urgency to play for Turtle 1 with the Cho up top.
Not having the greatest of time right now, Shive, but he did clear the lane first. There's a possible gank towards the Turtle side because Doryu, he wants to go for the purple buff first and maybe set it up later.
Good level 5 take there with XP Crab for Cars.
Oh, Ukir, man, he does not miss.
Really doesn't, and Mueza is forced to use regen. Good. Oh, up top. Wait, the dragon used up. There you go. Let's give the hunt a bone. I don't think maybe we'll be able to solo kill him, though. Shiva doing a good job. Shortcut coming down, and Tori wins out the retreat battle. The kid is in the back line already. Has it for a pursuit. Will pop it in. Cars chases Mueza in the back. Gets first blood. Shiva up top. Now down below. Takes the shortcut.
Interesting maneuver there from Shive. A bit late to the party, but still Navi set it up really, really well, especially with how much arrows and also the pokes coming in from Cars and also Ukir. Talent prediction though by Gope. It looks like DEWA United is a bit dominating, very dominating on the Indonesian side, but split up in here.
Let's go Rash 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1 for sure. I mean, dude, they're so close right now.
Wait.
Oh, arrow.
That one missed.
Whew. Scary stuff here for the side laners, dude, for DEWA. You never know where the arrow is going to really come because the mid pressure is so intense right now.
Yep.
And with the Mathilda, right, Shive. That was dirty, dude.
I'm not sure if you want to go for a gold crab against a Cho like that.
Yeah, I think that's a bit, especially because you're on Obsidia. Again, don't really want to go for these fights, but hey, it's okay. You know, he got one already. I think he got two, actually, because Shive was rotating around.
All right. So right now, things are slowing down a little bit. Both teams really want to have more presence in the neutral objective, but as I say that...
Purified, that's going to be the Dragon knock him down. Oh, missing on a bone, but still getting out. No kill pressure. The Abyssal Arrow not landing. Maybe. Didn't commit anything. So it's a bad trade. Navi lose out Flicker for nothing.
Yeah. Still leading in economy and also the objective game though. As Apro, that's a crucial item to help his team scale up in the second objective game with the photo.
On the other hand, that's a win talker for maybe trying to elevate the farming speed perhaps, or just trying to get better trades here against Shive, or better clear even. Game fight by Gope though.
Yep, debut in MPL Season 16 makes it the 129th hero used in MPL Indonesia history.
All right.
Save
a lot of options here. But Cars, by the way, went for the Enchanted Talisman, so he's gonna have a lot more pressure in the lane, in a long drawn-out fight. But he needs to be careful, right? There's so much burst damage available for DEWA. He's susceptible now to really getting nuked down immediately. As the turtle is up, this is the moment both teams want to make a play here.
In the mid lane. All in over to Octa, has a brilliance though. Those are big ultimates used. Ray holding it in, will be able to get the retribution down. Shive walks up with the Jikundo, but will not be able to find anyone. Shortcut gets placed down. Kin is here. Infernal Pursuit not used up just yet. He wants to go back to lane, and he gets back to lane. Cars has to take the long way down to bot.
Interesting approach, I guess, from Navi, considering that they've won objective number 1. They didn't really... Did he even have the vision? Sure, he has, right?
I think he did, yeah. He just... Well, there's no way you would land the retry if you don't, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it looked a bit iffy there, but I guess he's just that clean with it. A small win for Navi there. Overall, a very even game still. If this draws out, though, I really do feel like DEWA have a bit more advantage.
Yes.
Right? With the macro plays available, with the Obsidia scaling up more than the Cars.
Okay.
Gets out too fast.
A bit too ambitious there. And they will lose out of the mid lane, dude. That was just a bad rotation. Abyssal Arrow landing as well. Ukir! So on point, and Doryu finds the follow-up. Bad move.
Yeah, a hot potato of CC there towards Octa, and that is the Kin. Birthday ball.
Oh my lord, Kin! The Prodigy Snap called it, and he gets a solo. It was technically even better. 1v2.
Whoa. you lose the lane against the Esmeralda. But apparently, if it's a 1v2, Kin will bite.
Yep. Oh, it's a 1v3. Then they all will buy 1v4, make it Ray. Walks up. Unfortunate. Muesa.
Interesting.
It's all right. They will go for the turret down below now with maybe. This will be easy siege. The missile arrow lands. DEWA gets the win.
By the way, Arashi, Cars is on a sprint. What do you think of that decision?
Well, there's not a lot of big card control tools he wants to purify from. Vengeance, not... Vengeance, maybe there'll be an argument if you're going to shut down Octa. But overall here, I feel like the sprint on a slower cooldown will allow him to get out of fights a lot faster, a lot more reliably as well. So I'm okay with it.
Oh. Kin, dude. They put up pursuit back to back now, going on Ukir. He's just jumping all over the place. And the back line is going to be a good way to drag him. Chive cannot deal with the damage. Again, it's Ken! Birthday boy going wild on Navi.
Seems like birthday buff is real. DEWA United still wants to go for the turret.
So arrow lands again, but Kin is right there. Cars taking the damage, will be shoulder bashed and taken down by the Thorn Rose of Ray.
He's just not tanky enough.
Oh my god.
And Doria low. That's a free purple to DEWA United.
Great moves right there, dude. Kin on the Phobias, insane. So much presence in these fights. And Navi, with their pick-off heavy style, don't have the DPS. They can't shred him down. The only way they can deal with Kin is by ignoring him, taking out his team, and then doing the heavy-duty part of taking Kin apart. Unless that happens, DEWA can just get so much more value in these team fights, and they're completely abusing it, dude. Maybe with the Has Claws as well, he's actually the highest gold in the game still right now, and it's looking good. If he scales up here, he has the lifesteal available too, so he's not even all that vulnerable anymore.
Gonna miss an arrow lands. They're gonna go for the all-in over to Muesa. Good way to drag him as well, but the Hunter Bone catches Chive. Unable to dash now. Thorn Rose in the back line. Ray doing a whole lot of damage. Maybe goes through as well. Ray on a killing spree, and Navi couldn't even get Muesa.
Very unfortunate. It looked pretty good for Navi. They got the CCs going, but to your point, Arashi, the damage, it's not enough.
They didn't get the snowball in the early game, and even worse, now they're behind. You saw that they used everything there to try and get something, anything, in that team fight, but DEWA just deny it all.
Audience prediction by GoPay, 77%. I gotta say, that's a bit generous considering that Navi, they have a Cho in the gold lane, and this Cho, it's literally the Amon build, right? The more utility, so not much damage either to burst down some of these enemies.
I really dislike it, dude.
I think Shiva may be going damage here. War X Brute Force, and he might be going for another damage item next.
Endless. It's endless towards...
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh-oh, Ukir all in. Has to just succumb to it. Dark Wave landing on Abro. Kin is a monster way the dragon into the mountain shocker, but he's too darn tanky. Dark Wave picks up a double. Muesa holds his ground, tanks the turret for Kin to escape. And the birthday boy wants to go for more, it seems, in the mid lane. Cars forced away. DEWA, they've gotten a lord for free.
Somebody stop this kid, man. Kin said you can have the lane, Cars.
Oh no.
But in a team fight, I'm gonna dominate.
Oh no.
Cars, though.
Oh,
Where's that? Has the ultimate?
He does. Does he even want to use it? I think they can. Oh, they want to. Bye-bye, Cars. Good night. 5 man on Cars.
He did not move a finger there. Getting completely locked down. And Doryu.
Oh, Muesa walking up a bit too aggressively. At least they get an ambush, a pickoff in the end. But is that enough for them to defend? I think it is, yeah? They should be good. Hold up, Kin. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they can still delay the Lord for Muesa to catch up because he has the teleport.
Bro, their clear is abysmal, though.
Exactly. And they're up against a marksman. And it's looking very difficult right now. DEWA can just siege this without too much threat. Remember, there's a Purify on Maybe, so they can't even make all those plays happen that easily.
Flying Clouds, yo. Shiva, looking for the play, does not have Flick. They clear out mid. Holy Shield still up. Without Muesa, they can't really dive, can't really walk up. Holy Shield up top will be procced, however. Bang!
To be fair, it's already 11:36, so it's more like 20. Extra seconds for the Holy Shield. Actually comes down, but we might really continue the... We are on track to that.
Makes sense, you know? The meta really favors snowball teams.
Yeah, and right now there's not a lot of ways for teams to really come back from a huge deficit. And a lot of teams are more willing to try these early game strats like what NAVI is doing. But again, once you fall behind, it's a whole different game, a whole different story. The Mathilda's going to allow them to sustain the longer this game goes, technically. Right now, Afro has the Enchanted Talisman, but that's about it, right? So, man, they're trying to outlast the damage coming in from DEWA, but to do that, they have to lock down maybe somehow, right? They can't allow maybe to just free hit.
What the heck? He's almost full items, dude.
And he has the Purify too. So
there you go.
if he got arrowed or engaged with a lockdown of CCs, he can get away quite easily and actually punish better. So the only real target is Octa. Even then, he has the brilliance too.
Yeah, this does not look good for NAVI. They don't have enough damage.
Yeah, I feel like every time we get to this point, Miracle, we always say it's kind of over.
Yeah. There's just no catch. If they get an Abyssal Arrow like Arashi says, there's a Purify, there's Brilliance, and then there's a Shoulder Bash from Kid to disengage too.
Not to mention, like, there's still the chip to consider.
Yeah.
Do they run the shutdown?
They can't even play side.
Well, do they want to shut down the Phobius, right, in the fight, so that Ken can take control of the team fight? But if they do that, Mueza gets to the back line. If they take out Mueza to avoid the shortcut play, then there's Kin and Doryu, though.
Good shots from Endoryu.
I don't even think you can burst down Kin at this point.
No, I don't think so.
No.
And he is built. Oh, he has
Molotov
Whirlpool.
boots.
Okay, so he should
really
be
see
building
Kin.
towards an Immo, or does he even need it? I don't even think he needs it, actually.
He might go for just even more tankiness. That's still a valid option. Lord up. The wave setting up for Navi, I believe.
Ooh. Oh, her pursuit into the midst of it all.
Look at the respect, dude.
Yeah, they got
That's
that.
forced from them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kin wants more. The Abyssal Arrow lands. That might be the angle, actually. Mountain Shock can put down. Kin forced to play there.
Oh.
They go for the G Kundo, but the Brilliance is used up as well. Wait
a minute.
That's a window.
Those are the big resources we were talking about. For they want to utilize Abyssal Arrow. Who care? What a read! Mueza still gets a shortcut down. Kid gets a Dark Wave on to us now, maybe! Walks forward, dashes across the place. Cars still able to survive with the helmet guy. Oh my lord! I was gonna say the guiding win, but it wasn't enough. Cars down, and Doryu now holding on against Kin. But Kin wants some more, man. Oh, the damage! The guiding win gets him to safety. Free Lord for DEWA.
That is super unfortunate. Mueza was like so low. Kin, I don't think he's gonna die.
Oh,
now.
Dark Wave maybe goes in as well, and Doryu slips the sliver of HP. Free Lord, and almost a free kill.
He has more health after the engage. What?
Dude, the follow-up here from DEWA is so good. At any point, whenever Kin gets jumped on, you can see maybe Octa, they all spring into action, and vice versa. So either it's the comms or it's just the built-in chemistry from this team, but they are really on the same page. And to an extreme degree right now, Navi can't catch them off guard at all. And now with the Lord, there is an end angle for DEWA.
Oh, there is a big end angle right now. You mentioned it, Mirko. The wave clear is absolutely abysmal. And Cars, there's not much he can take, man. He's a Esmeralda that doesn't snowball. And that is a tough position to be in.
Oh, man. Cars up top, take the corner rows. Dark Wave lands, but it's only onto Apro. The Abyssal Arrow will land on Mueza. No shortcut just yet. The base very soon will be attacked. Good Purify bait. Ray goes in for Phantom Execution. They still have a base turret down below. They're still able to defend.
Systemic gaming here for DEWA, taking the far side of the map's base turret down and then backing away immediately. No risk required, no urgency. They have outscaled. You're seeing now Navi, they try to go for Kin, but every single time maybe shows up, everyone is forced to go back immediately. Even the photo proc isn't enough to save anyone if maybe is going all in.
There's just no damage.
Even with the Wind of Nature, dude, like there's such a specific win condition here for Navi if they want to win against DEWA, and it's not all in their hands.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of the factors depend on DEWA and whether or not they're willing to use some of these resources before the fight even kicks off.
It's super tough. I mean, look at the wave too. Still 3 turrets
Ray?
up top.
Oh, hold up. Ray, you have to respect that, man. Mueza walks up with an Abyssal Arrow there, and the Immo. Oh, that is such a big win for DEWA. Again, Mueza has just been barely able to pop his shortcuts before he gets bursted down. Now with the Immortality, he doesn't even need to come in clutch with the shortcut. He can just be like, all right, and then respawns, pops Immo.
I love the discipline
Pops, sorry, shortcut.
from DEWA United, by the way. They know that it's a Mathilda, so the disengage is actually quite insane.
Yeah.
And we won't see this from DEWA United from last season.
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
Brawly, and now Coach Wright, he's doing something that's definitely right with this team.
Yeah.
Definitely taking them in the right direction here. I gotta highlight Navi's cars from Navi though. He is technically the only real frontline. Shiba is building damage. He's going for BOD, I believe, next. There you go. And Andoryu, Mathilda going for just more magic for more shielding. The only real frontline is cards, and he is going with an Oracle and Dominance Ice, like utility defensive items. He is not catering to avoid burst damage, and I feel that's dangerous. He has a Blade Armor now to deal with maybe, but I feel like he needs a lot more tankiness, especially with Octa in the picture. He'll be fun against maybe, but Octa can still lead.
Hellberry?
Wow.
Wow.
He made out the brilliance, but it came through a mountain shocker.
They can just cycle again, DEWA United.
Exactly. It's very difficult, man. They like Navi are really just trying. This Evolve Lord will get them a chance. If they get this somehow, then there's an angle.
Mueza, by the way, look at his positioning, bro. Like,
He just needs a shortcut.
Yes, but the fact that he's respecting Ukir's arrow, you know?
I mean, it already happened once. Maybe it's happening again. Ken, as always, being really forward. Needs to be careful with the distance management, though.
Oh, a little damage from Octa as well, though. Not even with ultimate yet. Taking him a half HP. Maybe an Octa have scaled. Kin wants to go in. Dark Wave lands. The Mountain Shocker as well. They're going to be kiting back in. Oh, my lord. With a dragon there as well. Good hunt of Bone. And Dory runs away. Kin still jumping in the front. Will finally die. Hooray! Gets the Thorn Rose. Assassinates Andario. And it should be GG right here. No Ukir on a Selena. No chance to defend. GG, well played to DEWA.
Ladies and gentlemen,